afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got another nice diesel motorhome, guys. This is one you don't see hit the market very often, and this is by far the lowest priced 2013 Tiffin Allegro Breeze 32BR on the market on RV Trader today, as of right now. And this is a 2013 Tiffin Allegro Breeze. It's like a mini diesel pusher motorhome, and y'all know how I do like the Vegases and the Axis, the little Thor Vegas and Axis, and mini Class A's, and I'll point them next to a diesel, next to a regular Class A gas, and it's like Minnie Mouse. Well, this one's kind of the same way, guys. These are shorter, they're not as long, they're narrower than a Class A. I wish I could show you on camera. I mean, you can kind of see just the roof line, how much taller it is on these other diesels over here. This is a 2013 32BR. Bought it from for sale by owners. They drove it several hundred miles up here. I drove it myself when they brought it in. These things drive incredibly well, and more power than I ever would have thought possible out of this motor. And of course, it is 33 feet long total length, has 2 slides. It's less than 8 foot wide, and it is 11 feet 2 inches tall with the air and everything. So this thing is very, very short, and doesn't take a lot to pull something like this. 6 kW Awning diesel generator. Of course, this is Tiffin quality, multi-stage full body paint, fiberglass roof, one-piece Panavision windshield with great visibility. I mean, just a neat little motorhome. Now, guys, a couple of things about it. First of all, and you'll see it in the back when we get around there, the owners actually were leaving a restaurant, gas station, or something to bring it up here, and they backed into something and got the fiberglass a little bit. Well, they're going to pay for it. So I actually got somebody coming to fix it. They're going to pay for it, and they did it on the way up, and that's why I told them. If they had been just driving it for themselves, that never would have happened, but the fact they were driving it somewhere to sell it, Murphy's Law. But that motor is quiet. It's hard to believe we're sitting right here behind this motor and I'm able to talk to you. Now, I couldn't do this with a Caterpillar or a Cummins. Now, guys, this unit does have the Max Force 7 engine, the 6.4 liter turbo diesel. Exact same thing. That's a Power Stroke diesel in a Ford pickup truck. And you know, there's probably tens of thousands of those on the road. And I know I'm going to get some Max Force haters. Guys, here's the thing about these Max Force motors. You've either got a good one or a bad one. Like Cummins, like Cat, like Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, whatever. You got good ones and bad ones in all of them. You either got a good one or a bad one. And this thing's got 46,000 miles. They've owned it for a few years. They've never had an issue out of it, just besides oil changes. No check engine lights, no warning lights. This is a good one, guys. So, you know, you can be a hater about it all you want, but you can say the same thing about a Max Force. You can say about any diesel motorhome. Put in any diesel motor, or any diesel motor in any diesel motorhome out there. And for those that get the good ones in the Max Force, they love these things. And this is a nice one, well cared for, 46,000 miles. Now, it doesn't sound like it's got much on horsepower, 240 horsepower, but it has 620 pound-feet of torque. I guarantee you can line this thing up next to a 350 or 400 horse full-size diesel bus. This thing will run off and leave it. I mean, this thing has got great power. 2 slides, both sides have awning toppers. It's got a PowerPatio awning. Of course, it's got the leveling system to level your unit up. It's got 2 ducted roof airs. It's got 2 furnaces, as well as a heat pump in one of the AC. So You got a lot of heating and cooling power in a small package. It's got the rear view camera system, side view cameras. Like I said, I got the generator running, motor running. I drove this thing, guys. I wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. But that back will be fixed probably here in the next few days. I wanted to put this one online because, like I said, you get online, look at these things on RV Trader. They're $120,000, $130,000 for the same year, make, and model with more miles than this one has. You want to pull up NADA retail? I'll flash that up here in just a second. But it's if I remember right, it's like $125 NADA average retail. I'm selling this for under low retail, so hang tight. Let me flash that up before we go inside. And you can see I wasn't lying about the value. Get on RV Trader. That's where I like to look values up, because you got to realize you just Google search a particular year, make, and model motorhome. You're going to see ads that are years old, that sold years ago. RV Trader, people pay for those, and if they don't renew them after 60 days or 45 days or 60 days, they automatically take it off there. So if you forget to mark it sold, it comes off eventually anyway within a month or two. So you don't have to worry about looking at an ad from, 2015 for a 13 Breeze. And of course, guys, I don't have to tell you, Tiffin fans, the quality, the build quality of a Tiffin motorhome, especially in these later model ones, guys. There's just nothing to compare it to in anything made in the last 9 or 10 years. I mean, these things are just extremely well built. This is just like a baby Allegro bus, pretty much. You got a power step, got your, they call that a doggy window, but I don't know I guess that's what you'd use it for. Step works great. This is just how it came in. We haven't cleaned it. Again, we're short-handed in the cleaning department. Let's look inside. I just can't get over how quiet. To me, the generator is louder than the motor standing beside it. Of course, you've got beautiful leather flex steel captain's chairs, only the best. These are ceramic tile floors. So you know it's a good riding chassis when you've got ceramic tile floors with no stress cracks at 46,000 miles. Look at this floor plan. Well thought out, well planned, well lit, and colors look great. All original. It's got some carpet in it, and the carpet it has looks great. These are a lower profile chassis, so you do have your fender wells come into the cab a little bit, but that's why it's a foot shorter, foot and a half shorter than most diesels out there. And of course, they've got the plastic they kept on the front seats, or at least the driver's seat. HWH, computerized leveling, and it does have the air dump, the air ride, and so if you want to put it under a garage or something like that, you can dump the air and drop the height a few inches. 46,452 miles. No check engine lights. That exclamation mark is on because my parking brake is on. But it does have the Allison transmission, backup camera. Side cameras work good. Stereo, CD stereo. You know what, of course it's cold right now, but I didn't even try the dash here. Make sure it works, let it run for a second. Tilt, cruise, all the good stuff in here. It does have the power full windshield shade that comes down. Generator start and stop switch up here. It does have, let's see here, I'm trying to see if it's got a exhaust brake, auxiliary start, panel lamps, whatever that is. Oh, headlights. It does have an engine brake, awesome. It's right over here in the corner if whoever buys it, that's your engine brake. But you can see, I mean, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can tell sitting in this is a lot more narrower than the cab of other diesel pushers. And this thing is just so quiet. Got a television up top. Let's see here. Interior ceiling height is probably 78 inches, if I had to guess. And the dash air, yes, it is cold. Yes, it does work. So, dash air, which I figured it did. These people, I mean, they were literally sick when they come in here because of what happened on the way up. So, I mean, I can understand that. I ought to be the same way if I was on my way to sell something and did something like that. And, of course, that's why they call them accidents. Nobody really, you know, purposely goes out and plans to do that just for the heck of it. But, you know, accidents happen. So it will be fixed. All right, behind here you got leather sofa, and this isn't that flaking furniture crap that Thor and Coachman and everybody else uses. This is all flex steel furniture. Tiffin's, people pay, when these things are new, people buy Tiffin's, they pay the extra money for a Tiffin because they want the best in everything, and that's what they get. I mean, this is even this isn't one of those composite wood tables with the contact paper over the top of it. This is a solid wood table from the factory. So this can make a bed, that makes a bed. It can sleep 6. Solid surface countertops. Grill to convection microwave, so you can grill, you can bake something in here. It's an electric oven. Also a microwave. And a steamer if you want it to be. 2 burner stovetop, I believe, on these. All you need. You know, I know this thing can sleep 6. It's more or less a couple's coach. You got a television right here, and these are all solid hardwood cabinetry. You've got a 8 cubic foot RV refrigerator freezer that's cold and clean. Should be your pantry. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Slide out pantry, then adjustable shelves on the pantry above it. Do have the sliding doors with a glass inlay. This is your thermostat for your main heat and air. It's also got a heat pump. So 2 airs will run you out of this thing, I promise you. Split bathroom, which I guess this size, Class A, this is all you've got room for. With the water closet on one side. This door opens up for privacy. You do have that is a China RV toilet. Solid surface countertop in here. So, another fantastic vent fan, crown molding. I mean, you can tell this is a higher end quality motorhome compared to a lot of the ones I've been shooting lately. Actually, you know what? I think this door, it's a little tight in this hallway because this is a more narrow coach. But now keep in mind, I'm 315 pounds, 6'4". I'm a little bigger than most of y'all. And you've got a nice shower, skylight, no water stains anywhere, no soft spots, no smoke or pet odors. All LED lights, been winterized. What I don't like about these narrow hallways when you're as big as me is you bump against that switch all the time, turn the lights off. Okay, you actually got a roomy size rear bedroom. I haven't put a bedspread on it yet, but it's got a Queen Island bed. This right here is a TV that folds up. I can't do it one-handed, unfortunately, but it folds up. Kind of reminds you of the old mid-90s, early 90s Gulfstream that had that system. Actually works pretty good. Queen bed. I like the headboard. Got your thermostat for your other heat and air back there. Plenty of lighting. You've got another closet space and some drawers. Another sliding glass door. Guys, this is amazing. I'm standing on top of this motor It is so much quieter than a Cummins or a Cat that's in a regular diesel pusher. I hear it, but I don't really feel it. Not even on this bed. That's cool, actually. Very, very smooth motor. And like I said, if you're worried about it, you're welcome to take it somewhere and get it checked out, or hire an RV inspector to check it out. I honestly don't believe, I don't think you're going to have any major issues with this. I mean, I could always be wrong, and there's no such thing as a maintenance-free RV, because there's always going to be something. You fix on one, if not now, then later. But that is a smooth running motor. I don't even think it's due for service for another 9,000 miles based on the sticker on the dash. So once we get that back fixed, this thing will be nice. Huh. Hey guys, what do y'all think about it? Like I said, if you're worried about the motor, get it checked out. You're buying it over 25 grand under book. You can replace a motor for that if you needed to, just about. I mean, wow. And I like the fact that it's not very big. This is a great size for state parks, older campgrounds. With these opposing slides in here, you still got room, and it's actually not that bad when they're slid in. You can still walk by. You might lose access to that cabinet right there, but you can still come in, you can still go to the back, you can use the bed, you can use the bathroom. You're just not going to be able to watch TV, of course, unless you go to the back bedroom. Or you can watch the TV in the cab over. You just lose this TV right here. So lots of TVs in here. And you can't, where are you going to beat that price? $99.9 is the price, guys. Challenge you to find one any less than that, because you can't. They're not out there. For a 46,000 miles. And of course, even though I'm selling this thing 25 grand under book, I'm selling it tens of thousands less in other the same year, make, and model units posted online. I'm gonna guarantee the slide outs to work like they're supposed to. I guarantee the generator to run and put out like it's supposed to. I guarantee the roof airs to work, and I guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to get to operating temp. I guarantee it to go down the road like it's supposed to, as far as riding and driving. And I do all that, and I sell it for $99.9 plus applicable sales tax with no extra after sales fees. No dock fees here, no prep fees, no freight fees, no happy camper fees, no franchise fees, corporate fees. You're not paying that big corporate dealer overhead by paying more for the coach here. We're an independent mom and pop dealership, guys. We keep our prices low because we've been in business for 54 years, and we don't have to get rich on every single one of these we sell. Everything we own is paid for. Title's in the office. We don't have floor plans. We pay cash for everything. Our property's been paid for decades. I mean, we just do not have the overhead. We don't sponsor NASCAR races. We are college football bowls. We don't have billboards coast to coast and 300 stores nationwide. When you go to a dealership that's got all that, guys, that just means more overhead. More overhead means they have to mark their prices up more to cover that extra overhead. So if they had this motorhome, even if they paid the same thing that I did for it, they're going to ask 15 grand more because they have that much more overhead than I do, because of all that advertising, all those locations and employees they got to pay every week. I mean, nobody works for free, guys. And like I said, it'd be 15, 20 grand more than any other dealer because of their overhead, especially the corporate dealers. You know, in the RV industry, a franchise dealer, corporate dealer, just means you're going to pay more money. Bigger is not better in the RV industry. Like I said, we've been doing this for 54 years. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year because of deals just like this. And if you don't believe anything I say, you can look up the NADA yourself. You can go to RV Trader and look on there yourself. And you'll see really quick that I'm telling the truth. But and something like this is going to sell quick, guys. This is a nice unit. Whoever, especially once we get that back fixed, the first person that steps foot in this thing that can buy it will buy it. I promise you that. You drive this thing, test drive it, you'll be hooked. Worried about anything, have it inspected, guys. A few $100 can put you in extreme peace of mind. And third-party inspection services are always welcome here, but you can rest assured, even if you don't get it inspected, we do guarantee the slide outs, the generator, the roof air conditioners, refrigerator, freezer to work when you buy it. And you can come inspect anything you want in person. We'll hook it up to power, crank the generator up, let you just do your own inspection before deciding to buy it or not. And if you come Monday through Friday, you can test drive it. We do not do Saturday test drives because we don't have the manpower. Saturday is not really a day for serious lookers. It's just for tire kickers, local folks to come out, look around at our current inventory, what came in the next week. I've got the same pretty much a group of people that come in every Saturday, rain or shine. It's kind of like their routine. And every once in a while, they'll buy one. But I've seen the same people on Saturday for years. And like I said, I've had people that's come every Saturday for 3 or 4 years. And they'll just randomly come in and buy one. And that's what we like about it. That's what I love about here, guys. You go to, and I've worked for other RV dealerships. I don't care what they say. They don't like lookers. They don't want lookers on their lot. They won't let their salespeople let people just look without being escorted around. Salespeople hate it because they're on an up system. They only get to talk to so many people per day. And if somebody's not going to buy for a year or two, then however long they stay out there with the salesperson, that's just money that salesperson feels like they've wasted. Here, guys, it don't matter. Everybody's welcome. Lookers, buyers, people who are just curious about what an RV looks like, everybody's welcome. You can look around here and look at 130 plus used RVs without talking to a salesperson, without being escorted, without going through a sales office and sitting down and getting interrogated like they do with other RV dealerships. Park where you want. The only thing we ask, please don't park in the driveway or our main driveway where we park RVs at. So, if you do and we ask you to move, please don't get mad. We're not going to ask you to move unless we absolutely had to. So keep that in mind. And you can look to your heart's content. Prices just about on every single unit out here. This one just come in, so we haven't priced it yet because it's raining, but we will tomorrow. 2013 32BR Tiffin Allegro Breeze, $99.9 haggle free, firm, non-negotiable. Doesn't matter how you pay for it. Doesn't matter how far you come to buy it. This is something that you can easily justify traveling from anywhere in the U.S. to come down and pick up. Canada, no problem. Of course, I know right now might be kind of a bad time of year to come from there, but we do get calls from there fairly often. We do sell RVs there very often. In fact, I got a couple in storage right now waiting on folks there to come pick it up when the weather breaks a little bit. And guys, we'll do everything we can to help you. If you want to fly down, we'll pick you up at the local Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours, no charge. If you want to rent a car, get to us. We'll help you drop your rental car off at one of the local rental car terminals in this area. And don't charge you nothing for that. If you want it delivered, we do it for $1.50 a loaded mile. Wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing anywhere in the country, guys, just like it says. So if you're interested in any of those, we've even got a Greyhound bus terminal if you want to drive the Greyhound. It may not be the most comfortable way to travel, but there's one in Chattanooga. We'll pick you up from there. There's a shuttle bus that runs between Atlanta Airport and Chattanooga several times a day. If you want to fly to Atlanta, even though I don't recommend it, I recommend flying to Chattanooga, even if it costs you a few $100 extra bucks. You can, there's a heat pump that comes on. We'll pick you up at the bus terminal, or the shuttle bus terminal. That's only 10 minutes from here. So we'll help you out any way we can, guys. We can help you rent a tow dolly or drop you off somewhere to rent a tow dolly. Anyway, this unit, $99.9. If you're interested, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Obviously, something this far back a book and this far back of everybody else's price, you want to call, make sure it's available. You could probably want to strongly consider leaving a deposit on it before traveling to get here. And we do take trade-ins. Just give us a call. We'll assist you with the trade-in. May have to send us some pictures, something like that, but my salespeople will help you, assist you with that. We have financing available with approved credit and no dealer interest rate markup, so whatever rate you get approved for is what you pay. And we offer, like I said, again, nationwide delivery for $1.50 a mile, one way, loaded mile. You don't have to pay for the return trip. That's less than half of what some dealers charge. Some dealers charge $3 to $4 a mile to do what we do for $1.50. And that's just covering our expenses, guys, and nothing more. If you're interested, give us a call. If you're close enough to come down and look. You're going to be impressed, guys. You drive this thing, you're really going to be hooked. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to smash me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share on social media. And come out and visit with us. It's supposed to rain all week, so my videos may be a little spotty from here to there. But I'll come out and do what I can when the rain slacks up. Thanks again. Make sure you like my Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, RVs with Big Bo, subscribe to my channel. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.